Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the AQ Worlds News. We got some AQ Infinity stuff to go over and a bunch of other stuff. Let's get into it. I don't want to talk about it, but I just recorded this whole video and my mic was muted. So let's go through this again for me for a second time. Anyway, so Warlock added the Gleams again to the Blacklight Destiny. This is currently the first and only reanimated weapon in Adventure Quest Worlds Infinity. So they added the first animation to a weapon. Now, I kind of want to question what's going on with all the pixie dust around the character here. Is that part of the weapon animation? Because this wasn't on the map before. It's not part of the map, unless I added it to the map, which would be odd. But is that part of the Playing Light of Destiny emitting, like, fairy dust or something? Interesting choice. Hopefully it doesn't stay in the game, because that would just ruin the bitrate of any video. Also, for AQ Infinity, we got a look at a brand new feature they're adding to the game. That is different from AQ Worlds. It's a loot inventory. So right now you have like a loot drop menu that you can add into the game if you want that, but it's different than that because it actually keeps the items, and I imagine through login and log in and out, because there's actual purchasable item slots. If you look in the bottom left there, see it says 2 out of 20. You got the 2 drops there showing, and with the little arrow, I assume that it means you can buy more slots for your loot inventory, which is an interesting thing because you could use that as like a sort of storage as well, right? Additional onto your actual inventory. I imagine you can't equip items out of the actual loot inventory and then put them back in the loot inventory, so it's kind of just like a sort of inventory. But yeah, it could be used sort of like that. AQ3D has that with kind of the crafting menu. One thing I'd like to point out though is that 20 base for even a free player is atrociously low. A single monster in AQ Worlds can easily have 30 plus drops. So this is an first example that came to mind. I'm sure there's more in the game, but yeah, Guy Fury in the Frostfell map. I think there's actually a couple monsters in just the Frostfell map that have over 20 drops. I don't know what happens if you exceed 20. If the drops just don't drop, or that would, yeah. So if a single monster has more drops than your loot inventory can hold, then I think that's kind of a bad design just by default. I think the default for this should be like 80 or 60 or something. It should be a lot higher than 20 in my opinion for the default space you get on that. If you want more, you can get more, but I think it should be at least enough to get all the drops from a single mob. I don't think it's unreasonable. We also get a look at AQ Infinity again because a bug happened where everyone got stuck as a warrior. Interesting bug there. There's only 5 classes in AQ Infinity, so yeah, I guess they got the warrior one there. So you can see them testing and stuff. All these people logged in. Very nice. I also like how this brings me back. If you didn't know, items in AQ Worlds, you used to be able to look them up on people's character pages, right? And the devs sometimes would have items that weren't released into the game yet, but you can see them on their character pages. So I would routinely look up devs' character pages, and RARES has a bunch of different character accounts. So I'd look through a bunch of RARES characters on the character page thing to see if there's any new items, and oftentimes there would be. So that brings me back to that, seeing RARES test 3 there. 3 of RARES different accounts. So all right, so we get a look at the remastered Wyvern here for AQ Infinity. You know my takes on these, but anyway, so a very base thing I have to say about this is that they changed the color of it to green for some reason. Unless my eyes are deceiving me, I might be colorblind or something, but to me this looks green and this looks brown. Now the brown makes a lot of sense to me because they're Wyvern and they grew up in the lair or around the lair, which is all rock and lava. So they, as like lizard dragon things, their skin would be the same tone as their environment to blend in for survival and stuff, right? That's kind of how they work, how lizards work, right? So them being green and existing only in the lair doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense, does it? Now if they're in green, if they're like in battle on or green guard, perfect sense. You have the green dragon and green guard, makes sense. It's almost like the designers back in the day knew what they were doing with the colors of the dragons in the specific areas, and changing them is kind of not a great idea because it doesn't make any sense because they're lizards and they would be the same color as the environment. Anyway, I feel like I say that before in the other recording better, I feel, but that's basically my thoughts on that. I think the color change is an odd choice. It doesn't make a lot of actual sense, but if they want to change the colors, go for it. Also, you got a Pokemon evolution, you got second evolution there, going from Charmander to Charmeleon there, so very cool. Trying to scrub Miltonius out of the game so much that they're changing the colors of monsters that should not have the colors changed for no good reason. Anyway, Dage the Evil with his set here, very cool scythe. Very much love the blade design there with the cool AQ3D looking gradient. That's very nice. So yeah, this is a set coming out. If you'd like to buy a set, it'll probably be in the cash shop. And with the cash shop, the only time you should be buying the in-game cash is with the 50% bonus, and that is happening right now. So get it while it's there. I don't think they have an end date here. Yeah, I don't think it does, but yeah, you should be good for the at least this March 10k chest. If you like 10k chest, there's a bonus, so keep that in mind. I get asked about this a lot. Hey, this is pretty sick. So, yo, Kartos with Deadpool and Wolverine, of course, parody items of those. There's been tons of parodies of Marvel IP in AQ Worlds in the past. You got like Thanos, an Iron Man helmet. There's a bunch of stuff in AQ Worlds. Hero Mart has even had Marvel licensed apparel on their website before. So, yeah, there's a lot of Marvel crossover into AQ Worlds, and it's pretty cool. I can't wait to see the movie in the summer. I'm definitely gonna go see this. It looks pretty sick. So yeah, pretty nice. Dino, the really cool looking Legion set. Love the continuity with the soul going up the blade and then onto the armor like that. Very nice, a very unique look. We had a final look at the Aranx samurai outfit. So really cool katanas here. We'll probably be picking these up depending on how you get them, of course, but I think a lot of stuff that we're seeing in the video today will probably be in 10k chests because we haven't seen anything for that yet. So yeah, really nice. We gotta look at the Titan for Axeros. I could actually see this being farming and not in the 10k, but yeah, massive armor. I love how the sword is like Dage's helmet design, but like duplicated a bunch of times, like stacked on top of each other. Like it killed that many Dages and made a sword out of them. Then we get another look at like the whole set with all the different helmets and everything there as well. So yeah, it's pretty good looking. Got a blue Dracoth here from Silver. Now it says Legion, but I'm honestly not really getting that many Legion vibes from the actual armor itself. The sword, yes. The armor, I don't know. The skulls really don't look that Legion-y to me. Like, I don't know. I'm not really getting it, but it is a cool blue Dracoth. Flakes with a Legion set as well. This cape reminds me of the like a mole rant sort of look to it. I don't know why I get that look, but anyway. So you got other cool capes with like arms and stuff on them, which I actually like that idea. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so a lot of cool cape designs, weapons, a whole set, bunch of items. Yeah, not too bad there from Flakes. Tyronious is doing something cool. He's opening up a suggestion sort of thread thing here. There's some rules to follow and all that. So if you have any suggestions, you can leave them here. A bunch of people have already, and maybe they'll make them into the game at some point. So check it out. It'll be linked down below, just like everything I talk about in these videos. Fero with a pirate. It's not September. What are you doing with a pirate? Anyway, yeah, from what I can tell from the work in progress, great colors and all that. Looking good. Looking good there from Fero. So this is actually a tweet out while I was recording, but yeah, anyway, cool set from Despera. Tail sick, nice outfit. Yeah, good stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff that Despera cooks up gets put into game, but this would be nice. Alright, so this pole arm that was previously seasonal, guess what? They changed it. They've been doing that a lot recently with items, huh? So instead of last time where they put a rare item in the game and then changed it to seasonal, this is the Uno reverse card of that. They put a seasonal item in the game, and now it's rare. So I made a video earlier this week about this, saying that it was seasonal. So just a little correction here. If you went and got this, it is now rare. And if you haven't got it yet and you want to collect the rare items, it is now rare. So look for that in game. It's on the event hub map. As well as I showed this drop in an earlier video. Apparently there was another one as well. I didn't get that, and I farmed for a long time to get the Lakin one. I didn't get the Dage ones, so maybe they added that afterwards, or maybe I got really unlucky. But there's also a rare Legion one there. I only reported on the Lakin ones, so make sure you double check, make sure you have both of those if you want them. They are rare as well. All right, Boleyn is doing a contest, a screenshot contest. So if you have a Barbie, I'm guessing it's gonna be like pink Barbie outfit type deals there. I haven't really read through it. There's a whole post here. It only goes till March 10th, which I think is Sunday, so you don't have too long to enter. So be on that if you'd want to enter it. But 0 copyright infringements. Okay, Aranx Entertainment's really they're on a fine line with that old 0 copyright infringement thing. But anyway, so if you look down here, I don't really read any of this because it's a screenshot contest. I'm probably not going to enter, but you know, you should read this if you're going to enter. The prizes though are interesting. So the grand prize in each category will receive 1,000 adventure coins, which, by the way, with inflation and everything, I mean, real life and in game, it's not really enough to even. There's single armors that cost more than that, so that you could win a grand prize for a contest and not even be able to afford a single armor. 500. That doesn't get you a lot of. There's a lot of capes that cost more than that now. There's a lot of swords that cost more than that. Certainly not getting any armor with that. For second place. For third place, you're lucky to get a helmet. A lot of swords are more than 250 now, so you might be able to squeeze by with a helmet. Some of the helmets are still like one. Sometimes they'll price them lower. You're lucky if you get some with that. With 100 ACs, I am sorry. If you go to the cash shop, if you are a runner-up in this contest, you're getting a fraction of an item in the AQ Worlds shop, which is just a funny prize reward, to be honest. Like, I don't why even give them a reward? I don't know. Maybe you need an extra 100 ACs. Maybe you have 200 and you need an extra 100 to get a 300 AC item or something on your account. But I don't get how that's a reward. Anyway, it's just I don't know. It's free. It's free. You can enter for free. It takes some of your time, I guess, but whatever. It's just funny. I don't know. Hey, a big thanks to everyone that watched this video, and a big thanks to the channel members for supporting the channel, making videos like these possible. I really appreciate that. If you'd like to become a member, it's like $2 a month, pretty cheap. Helps support the channel, helps me make these videos. So yeah, thanks for all the support, and thanks for watching. Leave a like on it if you liked it. Check out yesterday's video if you haven't seen it yet. Probably one of my best uploads ever, I'd say. That's just pure cinema there. Checked out that last upload. Great. Yeah, I'll be live streaming tomorrow, of course, and I'll see you next one. I'm gonna go see Doom tonight, part 2. So hopefully that's good. See you next one. Peace.